Subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell icon for the latest film interviews, features, and recommendations on the movies that matter. Ladies, one of the themes of this film, this charming father-daughter buddy movie that you've made, is the difference in the way that these two people of different generations, of course, look at life and relationships and marriage. You know, both of you are, of course, born to fathers with outsized personalities. I'm curious to know if your fathers have watched the film already and what their reactions were, and if they recognize the bits that felt familiar.
Has your dad seen the movie?
No, I'm trying to figure out how to get him, because the link thing is not going to work. So I have a DVD being, it's on its way. Yeah, I can't wait for him to see it.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. My dad saw it and appreciated it, and he's not a bon vivant in the way that the character is, but of course there are elements of him, and I think he appreciated the attention.
Sofia, you've said that for the longest time you resisted working with Bill Murray again, for fear of tarnishing the affection that people have for Lost in Translation. It's a good thing you got over that, because it's hard to think of another actor who could do this character without him coming off as unlikable. To both of you, how does he do it?
He's just a unique force of nature, but he has so much heart and sincerity. So it helped a lot with the role, which can be complicated because anyone that's very charming, charismatic, usually has a dark side too. And he, was able to bring just so much joyfulness and heart. And he's so lovable, but he's just a unique creature.
Yes, and how has the relationships of you changed since the years that you all made Lost in Translation?
Yeah, because I just met him during Lost in Translation, and I was young and just starting my career, and so now we know each other, and Bill, has trust and respect for me as a work collaborator. So it was really fun because we just know each other better, and he and Rashida knew each other, so we could all work together.
Rashida?
I'm so happy and honored to work with both Sofia and Bill, and we've actually known each other for a little bit, and so we didn't go into this blind, but being able to spend this much time acting with him and working with Sofia was just a truly unforgettable experience for me. He's such a wonderful scene partner, and we just had so much fun, and he has so much dexterity with his comedy and his honesty, and it's a dream to work with him.
A car chase scene is the last thing that one expects to see in a Sofia Coppola film, and yet it's sort of woven into the story so beautifully. You've shot a lot in cars, Sofia, my favorite being that incredible opening sequence in Somewhere, of course. But this is sort of straightforward comedic. Does that require you to apply a different muscle than the one you're used to using?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's always you always want to push yourself and do something that you haven't done or that you're not as familiar with. So I was really glad to have Rashida and Bill, help me with that, and to try to do something in a more comedic tone, but then also that they could also put their more heartfelt, serious side in as well. But the car chase and the cars was definitely, I wrote too many scenes I know it's hard to shoot in cars, but I couldn't help it because it lent itself to the story, and it was fun to do the car chase. I kept talking about it as our action sequence, which it hardly is, but luckily I had a lot of help with that. And Bill was really driving, so that helped. Bill's a great driver, so that helped.
He's a great driver.
Finally, to both of you, what's especially ironic is the fact that this is a film that you made not very long ago. It's what one would call a new film, and yet it sort of makes one nostalgic for a world that we knew so well. A time when people were on the streets and going about their lives normally, and busy bars and crowded restaurants. Does that hit hard? Does it feel like a different lifetime?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we only shot it last summer, but it feels like a long time ago, and and it makes me feel a little melancholy because I hope it's nice for people to see it, and because we can't travel and do these things now, I hope it's fun to be in New York with Bill and Rashida.
Rashida, for you?
Yeah, the world changed so much so fast, and we snuck in under the buzzer to be able to make this film, not knowing what was coming, what was ahead of us. And Sophia did such a great job capturing all these, besides the mood and the sentiment of New York, all these great places that we filmed in, 21 Club and Indochine and Bemelman's Bar and all these wonderful New York places. So it is very much like, here's your opportunity to maybe see the places that you haven't been able to see for quite a while.
Thank you so much. It's such a lovely film. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.